Welcome back to the channel. Hey, if this is your first time watching me, my name is Jay. I'm an Active Duty Green Beret. I have approximately 5 months left until I punch out to retirement, right? My intent behind doing this channel is to reach out to as many dudes as possible in order to share my knowledge and wisdom of all the time that I've spent in special operations, right? So if you're watching this video and you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe. That'll help me out with the YouTube algorithm in getting this message out to everybody out there that needs to hear it, all right? With all that said, let's get into today's topic. Guys, today's topic will cover how I was able to get a bachelor's and a master's while running and gunning as an active duty Green Beret within 5 years, all right? If I can do it, I know for a fact that you can do it also, all right? So why is it so important to get your degrees, all right? Guys, back in 2010 when I first started, I had a feeling that the military was gonna start moving towards higher education for non-commissioned officers. Not only is it something that society expects you to have, the military switched it around to where it's something that you need to get promoted to the senior non-commissioned officer ranks, all right? With that in mind, I started my journey towards getting my MBA, not only because I wanted to get set up for when I get out, but also because I wanted to get promoted within the military. Too often in my career did I witness senior non-commissioned officers rushing to get that piece of paper on their way out from the military because they knew, exiting towards civilian life, they needed that piece of paper because that's what society expects them to have, all right? So I'm hoping in sharing my story with you, you won't wait till the last couple of years of your career to start your educational journey, all right? I'm hoping this story finds you and you get started as soon as you can so you can get that piece of paper, not only so you can get promoted, but also so you can get set up once you exit the military, all right? With that said, my journey towards earning my degrees started in 2010, all right? In 2010, I had approximately 7 years in the military, all right? So within those 7 years, I had, PLDC, I had BNOC, I had a variety of 12 Bravo schools that I went to, and then I also had the Q course. So what I did was I took all that training within the last 7 years, and I converted all of it into college credits on the ARCH transcript, all right? Once all that was said and done, I ended up with 83 college credit, all right? And I know if you've been in the military for longer than 5 years, you probably have the same amount. Once I found a military-friendly college, I then turned around and applied for tuition assistance, all right? Guys, tuition assistance is available to any active duty soldier wanting to pursue a career, right? The only requirement is if you fail a class, you then have to turn around and pay that money back to the military that they put up for that certain class, all right? As long as you're an active duty soldier, you could use tuition assistance whenever you want for however long you want towards your degree, all right? With that in mind, guys, I got to group, like I mentioned, in 2010, and as soon as I got there, I started working towards my bachelor, all right? I took one class at a time, 8 weeks long, for approximately 3 years. Whether I was deployed or back at garrison, it didn't matter, all right? I made it my point to be enrolled in school, all right? I was running and gunning at night and writing papers in the morning, all right? I was back in garrison with my family. I was training. I was prepping to deploy. It didn't matter, guys. I maintained that discipline and I made sure I was enrolled, all right? In late 2013, I ended up with my bachelor's, all right? Now, I was already in that mindset of, student mode, right? So what I chose to do was, hey, I'm already used to the process. Why not just continue on, right? So I transitioned to Grand Canyon University and I applied for their MBA program, right? Once I got in, the only thing I had to do on my part was go from tuition assistance to using my post 9/11 GI Bill, all right? Because tuition assistance was only for undergrad and the amount of money that they gave me through that program wasn't enough to cover my grad school fees, right? So I transitioned over, I started using my post 9/11 GI Bill and I kept going and working towards my MBA. Again, I maintained the same schedule towards my MBA, right? One class every 8 weeks for approximately 2 years, all right? Finally, in late 2015, I graduated Grand Canyon University with my MBA, all right? Guys, it took me 5 years to get my undergrad and my grad school degree, all right? If I can do it while running and gunning, building a family, maintaining life as a Green Beret, maintaining life as a civilian, you know, I know you can do it also, all right? You don't have an excuse to not get it, right? Do not wait till the end of your career to apply to school and get these degrees knocked out, all right? Getting them now will help you not only in your military career, but it'll also help you when you transition to civilian life, all right? I can guarantee you having a bachelor's and a master's gave me that extra advantage that I needed when I went in front of the promotion board to compete for EA. Guys, the military is changing, all right? It is becoming more and more dependent on education, specifically for non-commissioned officers, right? Because the military is trying to close that gap between enlisted and officers, all right? So I urge you, if you're watching this video, guys, it's so simple, it's so easy, right? It's free, all right? All you gotta do is do the work, all right? So if I were you, if you haven't done so already, I would go to your nearest education center, get the information that you need to get, apply for school, get it done, all right? And be a leg up on your peers whenever promotion comes. And guess what? If you decide to get out, you already have that piece of paper that proves to society that you're learned and that you can do whatever job that they have for you. I hope this information was helpful, all right? If you have any tips for anybody watching regarding getting your education, or if you have any advice, leave it in the comments below. Until the next video, take care of yourself, guys.